Hello, welcome to the 6-week challenge to get your house in order. It's all about cleaning, minimizing, and organizing. I don't know if everybody knows me. My name is Rita Martins. I'm a mom of 5. I have an amazing husband. We're also homeschooling. And I'm a certified mom mentor on Mom Master University, which is an online program which changed my life. It's amazing. Mom Mastery was actually the inspiration for me to do this group, to do this challenge with you. You have probably noticed my accent by now. Yeah, I am born in Russia, raised in Germany, living in Canada. We love Canada. There is different reasons why we hold on to clutter. One of the reasons is that we think that we might need it later. But truth is that often we are putting things from one side to the next and cleaning it and organizing it, but not really using it. So it would have been way less work if we would have just gotten rid of it. The second thing might be that we value the person that we got this item from. And this is really important to see the difference in. We value the person and the gifting, but it does not have to be the item. So the value actually lies in the giving and not in the item that has been given. So feel free to get rid of things that you got from your favorite people if it does not serve you. It might serve somebody else way better. The third reason can be that we paid money for it. So it feels like a waste if we throw it out or if we give it away or even if we sell it, that we won't get the money back. But that's okay. It can be a lesson for us not to spend so much. I have to say that I totally changed my habits, how I go through the store. I often go through the store and think, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, because I don't want to fill my house with stuff again. It was so good to get rid of it, and now it feels so freeing. I don't want to go back to where I was before. Number 4 is decluttering is no fun. Yeah, I get that. And that's why there is some tricks. And the one thing is rewarding. I'll talk about that later a little more. And the other thing is think about what activities you can compare. So while decluttering, you can listen to an audiobook that feeds your mind. You can listen to some music that you love so that it's not just about getting this done, but that you also have something encouraging coming towards you. There's lots of motivational videos on YouTube, for example. Another reason might be that it's just not a priority. And that's okay for some seasons in life. If you have a sick child and this just might not be the good time to do this, and that's totally fine. But in general, if what we focus on is what will flourish. So let's focus on our house. What is the most daunting thing in your house right now when you think of cleaning and minimizing and organizing? Put that in the comments later. So this challenge is all about cleaning, minimizing, and organizing. For the cleaning part, get everything out, wipe everything down. That's basically it. If you need, scrub, but get things clean. For the minimizing part, I wanted to talk a little bit about minimalism here. So minimalism is often seen as something that takes away things from you. And this is not how it's meant to be. Minimalism is meant to serve you and not to deprive you of something. So with minimizing, you don't have to take care of the things so much. I love this quote of Joshua Becker. He says, owning less means less cleaning, less burden, less anxiety, and less stress each and every day. And this is what I want in my life. And that's why I am minimizing. And it feels so freeing. One thing, like again, my kitchen, if the counters are free, you can come in there and just work. You don't need to clean off the counters first so that you can start making supper, right? A clean house calms the mind, and it's easier to focus on what you want to focus on. And the less stuff to care for, the less cleaning has to be done afterwards again. So I take that. The example for me is when I started to clean out my house and started to get rid of lots of things, especially the clutter that was visible, I had friends coming over and telling me like, oh, your house is so cozy and it's so nice here and I feel so calm and I feel like there's space to breathe, which I never had people tell me before that. So it's definitely something that has changed. How do we minimize practically? 3 ways. Throw it away, put it away, give it away. Throw it away is pretty easy, garbage, right? The put it away is to find the right place in the house for it. So if something is just in the wrong place, to put it in the right place. And if something needs to go but is still good so that it doesn't have to go into the garbage, it can be donated. But please do not donate garbage. It is lots of work for those places where you put your donations to work through your garbage. Toss it out. I did that. I'm speaking from experience here. For the throw it away, I just use a garbage bag. For the put it away, I just use a container that I can go around the house to and put the things away or find a new place for things that don't have a home. And for the give it away, you can use a garbage bag for that too. Just mark it clearly that this is not garbage, that this is donation. I just use a cardboard box, which I can just take like that to Salvation Army when I'm done. For the organizing part, the organizing always comes after the minimizing. This is really important because if organizing would be the solution, then everybody would have already have done that, right? So the organizing is way easier if you do have less stuff. The organizing is really important so that you can find the things that you need, that you don't have to go and buy because you didn't find something, so you save money with that. How do we organize practically? So there's 3 points under that. So I do organize by categories so that I put same things together. That's basically the easy way. The other way is think practically. So one thing in my kitchen, again, kitchen is always a good example, is the cutlery. I put the cutlery in the drawer that's closest to the table and close to the dishwasher. So it's basically between the dishwasher and the table. So it's easy and practical to do that. We don't have to go extra ways in the kitchen. The other part is going high and low, that if you have kids in your house and you want them to be able to reach things themselves so that they can get a cup themselves, for example, put that down low so that they can get that you don't have to do that for them all the time. The third way is safety, again with kids. I do put knives in an extra drawer, not in my cutlery drawer, because I don't want my kids to get into the sharp knives. And the same thing is with cleaners. Do not put cleaners under the sink if you don't have something safety to lock it with. I did put my cleaners up high. My kids were no climbers, so they didn't get there. That worked out for me quite well. But be careful and have that safety in the back of your head when you're organizing. After you're done with the organizing, it is the time to reward yourself. This is very important because the reward is what motivates us. So I want you to choose 3 rewards that you are going to give yourself for this challenge. So at least every 2 weeks, because it's 6 weeks, right? To do a reward for yourself. But I do way more than that because the rewards is what gets me going and what keeps me at it. The reward of just finishing a task is great, but for me, because we still live here, things don't stay that way all the time. So I need to have other rewards for myself so that I keep going and keep doing this. A reward doesn't have to cost much. It can be a simple thing like coffee. So some days, if I am not really motivated, I just tell myself I do this first and then I'll have coffee. It's that simple. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be a treat. It can be a cookie. You can choose whatever you want to reward yourself with, but just have this focus on it, that you do that intentionally. One example for me, when I'm done my kitchen, I want to reward myself with buying new oven mitts. My oven mitts are quite old, I don't like them anymore, and I wanted to get new ones for a while, and I didn't. So now I set this as my reward that when I'm done decluttering my kitchen, I will buy some oven gloves for me. Giving yourself a manicure or giving yourself a bath, something like that can be a reward too. I want this challenge to be fun, and to do it together with others is always way more fun. And the accountability helps us to get going. So I created this Facebook group. If you're not in it yet, then please message me or find the Get Bold group on Facebook and request to be added, so that we can stay connected and that we can encourage each other and cheer each other on. Another important point: do not let comparison rob you the joy of what you got done and how your house looks. Do not compare to others. There's so many different women here in this group, so the situation can be so different. You cannot compare to others. You can compare to your yesterday. You can see the progress, what you did. And I am choosing the word progress because we're not trying to go to perfection, right? We're all work in progress. This challenge is to get your whole house in order, but it is on you to keep it that way. And I know that's lots of work. So that's why I chose 5 days to get your house in order. And then the Saturday will be a catch-up day if you have not been able to finish some of the tasks before, or we still need to do the regular cleaning too to keep up, to maintain the results that we got. And then Sunday is rest day. Take a day off, enjoy your day. That might be the day you want to reward yourself with something nice. Let's be honest, it takes lots of work to stay on top of things. That's why minimizing is so helpful, that you don't have to care for so much afterwards. If you feel like your house is overwhelming right now and you feel like 6 weeks getting your whole house in order sounds overwhelming, don't worry. It's like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, and that's how we're going to do this. I chose a small bite for you for tomorrow so we can ease into this. But the tasks for the days will be quite differently. It depends also on the size of your house. So some days will need more time and some days less. If you can't get it done, think of the catch-up day that you still have. And if you cannot keep up, you can still do this at your own pace. Getting some decluttering done is always better than nothing, so it's a win anyway. I am so proud of you for committing to this challenge and to get your house in order. So I want to encourage you that you post pictures of your progress so that we can cheer you on, that we can encourage each other, and please, no negativity. We don't want anybody to feel guilty. We don't want anybody to feel shamed or judged. This has to be a safe place. And that's why I want to focus on the positivity of what we can get done, even if it's just a little. Don't forget to comment what your 3 rewards will be that you choose for this challenge and what the most daunting part of your house is right now. Thank you. I feel honored that you're spending this time with me, and I hope to see you in the Facebook group soon and the next video tomorrow.